Democrat voters, 96% of them thought Kamala Harris won, which is a blowout, obviously, but those are Democrat voters. For Republican voters, 2-1. It was like 33 to 67. 1/3 of registered Republicans saying they thought Kamala Harris won is huge. That's it. That's insanely huge. Again, it's like CNN polling. I know. Oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, that might seem like, oh wow, a majority of Republicans thought Trump won. Yeah, of course, obviously. 63% of registered voters who watched Tuesday's debate said Harris outperformed Trump. Post-debate, pre-debate. Man, look at those numbers shift. Debate watchers' view of Harris improved while views of Trump held steady. This is why I've told people before, and it's important to keep this in mind, The reason why Trump's favorability barely wavers is because they're in a cult and their opinions of him are not going to change, like, at all, The main thing that the Kamala Harris team needs to fight for is the undecided voters, the indifferent voters, the alienated voters. You can't convince Republicans at this point. I'm sorry, but the data doesn't lie. I always get people who are mad at me about this, and they're like, you're telling me that I'm not going to be able to de-radicalize my 78-year-old father who watches Fox News 7 hours a day? I'm sorry! I didn't make the world the way it is. I'm just trying to shoot straight with you. I'm sorry. It does suck. I'm not trying to be doomer about it. It's just, damn, man. The data doesn't lie. People are pretty locked in on that. It's pretty crazy. Anyway, him coping aside, it does make him sound incredibly weak that he doesn't want to do another debate. I expect that he will do another debate because he's probably going to flip on this. Like, he's very, indecisive on this sort of thing. Like, he flip-flops depending on how much his campaign team pressures him into going through with it. He didn't want to do any debates with Kamala Harris for a bit. He was, like, waffling on that. It's not good. 10 more debates, please. Waiter, more debates, please. More blowouts for Kamala Harris, please. Ding, ding. News: Biden has put on a Trump hat in Pennsylvania. This is the real dark horse strategy to get Kamala Harris to win. Have Biden endorse Trump so all of the Trump supporters in disgust assume that Trump has joined the deep state and they vote for Kamala Harris, who betrayed Joe Biden by sabotaging his campaign and stepping in front of him, right? So if you're running against Joe Biden, who has succeeded in defeating Joe Biden? Not Donald Trump. He lost in 2020. Kamala Harris, however, the real anti-Joe Biden candidate. I'm just saying. He looks great. He looks fantastic. My pleasant daydreams are that Trump loses the election in a landslide. I've got bad news for you, and it's that, as painful as it is, this is going to be like a nail-biting election. I can't predict the future, but it seems like this is going to be a nail-biter, which is insane, because you would think, like, how could this be the nail-biter? But, the Trump campaign strategy is to win 270 to 268. I think we're going to see, like, record levels of spending in Pennsylvania, but not even record. We're going to see, like, factors of record spending in Pennsylvania. It really does come down to Pennsylvania, because otherwise we have to win Georgia and North Carolina, right? Which I think we're going to win at least one of the two, but it'd be easier to just win Pennsylvania. I love the Electoral College, man. It's so good. It's so smart. It's DEI for voters. I feel like people aren't talking about Trump's probable intent to cheat again and do illegal stuff. Honestly, even, like, Democrats are bringing it up. It's just, it's America's cooked a little bit. I'm not saying that means we're going to lose. Even if we win, the fact that this is even close, it means the country is cooked, like, spiritually, It's not me saying that we're going to lose. It's just, what would you replace the Electoral College with? Popular vote would be nice. Like, that would be an improvement. Shark was saying Republicans are abandoning Arizona and Nevada and are going all in on Pennsylvania, Georgia, and North Carolina. Yeah, of course, because at this point, Arizona and Nevada don't even matter, really. For one, they're not favored there. And for two, it really is Pennsylvania, Georgia, North Carolina. It really is that. Like, that, it is genuinely down to those three states. We need to win either Pennsylvania or Georgia and North Carolina. They're going for the 270, 268. These are the spending numbers from a week ago. It's crazy. Look at how much they're spending in Pennsylvania. This is from nearly 2 weeks ago now, so these numbers are tens of millions higher. Republicans aren't spending shit in Nevada. They're not spending shit in North Carolina, but that might change. I have a feeling this is going to change because they don't want to lose North Carolina. Because if they lose North Carolina, then Georgia becomes like a huge That becomes the liability, you know? But yeah, Georgia spending 40 mil both, Pennsylvania 70 mil both. If you're living in Pennsylvania right now, you cannot breathe without having political ads shoved down your throat. Okay, you're getting a fresh cup of coffee every morning. Your espresso machine is playing like a little 30-second ad for you beforehand about either like hope and change in the future, we're not going back, or how Mexicans are currently raping your wife. You're getting some refreshing water from your fridge, and the little screen in your stupid smart fridge is showing you an ad. You turn on the radio, it's over. I live just outside Philly, and the amount of random pamphlets I find on my doorstep daily is insane. Yeah. You have no idea how many ads I've seen. I live in Pennsylvania. It's bad. No, I believe it. I can believe it. New numbers. Here's a look at future ad support in key states. Future ad supports. The number for Republicans is lower in PA than it was before. Could be different ways of measuring. I can't really say. The pattern holds. Given all that, do you think canvassing really helps? Are you kidding me? Every canvasser right now in Pennsylvania is worth their weight in gold. You're literally like the most important humans alive right now. If you're working with Progressive Victory right now, canvassing in Pennsylvania or doing phone banking in Pennsylvania, you are like the architects of the future. You're titans, okay? You're more powerful than you could possibly imagine, okay? You have no idea. You're like the founding fathers, yeah, essentially. Founding mothers, you know, woke, you know how it is. The world revolves around Pennsylvania canvassers. Yeah, the door knocks heard around the world. Kind of like not even kidding at all. Ukraine depends on them. The world depends on them. Okay, fine. I'm sorry. Fuck Ukraine. I'm sorry. I live in America. You mother come second, okay? And Russia a distant like 217th, all right? For me, listen, for America's sake, please, God, Pennsylvania, you have to win. And then Ukraine, yes, I would like it if you won as well. But oh my God, man. I'm purely for like nationalist reasons. Get me, please, God. Pennsylvania, we need you. Did you seriously just say America first? Yes. It's an American election. What do you want from me? Waiter, blue Pennsylvania, please. True. Is Florida possible considering the polls? I wouldn't hold your breath. Is Blexis possible? You guys need to focus on working within your means. You know what I mean? I think that whether or not Florida is possible, a ground game needs to be built there. That's for sure. What do you need from us? We're tired. We're all gonna die, man. You need to go out. If you're in Pennsylvania right now and you're watching the stream, stop. Go out and knock doors right now. What is it? What is it over there? Like 9 p.m.? Go on out there and knock doors. Neighbor! 9:20? All right. Go on. Go forth. Don't actually, don't actually. I hate Pennsylvanians. I hope you all know that. I hate them more than anything else in life. Those undecided voters in Pennsylvania are getting like free blowjobs on the daily. You have any idea? Do you know what it's like to be an undecided voter in Pennsylvania? Every day you open up your door and there's like twin palanquins that have been brought to you by the Democrats and Republicans respectfully. You've got like, they're like, sir, a free pedicure? We have stock options for you, sir. Would you like a voucher for free daycare for your children? I'll suck your dick. I'll suck your dick. Like, it's insane. They get the world, and it's all because they're so stupid that they can't just vote Democrat, which is the correct option. Undecided might be stupider than MAGA. Yeah, kind of. Undecided, you have to be pretty dumb to be undecided. I'm not gonna... This is why I live stream and I don't do like the political ground game, okay? Because like the statements like this would be disqualifying in the ground game. But yeah, if you're an undecided voter, you're pretty, yeah. Mentally, you're not playing with a full deck. I like to think that Pennsylvania's entire economy is dependent on the 4-year election cycle, and they start losing money every 4 years pre-election. They just a massive, like, unaccounted for dump of wealth into the state every 4 years that they coast off of. Would you milk the free shit as an undecided, then vote blue anyway? Me getting my, like, 4th rim job of the day. I don't know. I'm not decided yet, knowing fully well that I'm 100% casting the vote for Kamala Harris on November 5th. You have to play it up even at the booth so you can get that treatment next election cycle. You're right in front of the curtain. You're like, I don't know. And there's like 50 agents of both campaigns crossing their fingers. They can't step within 300 feet of the polling booth. So they're all like... Come on, man. That's how you get on the CNN panels? Unironically, yeah.